did want to tell just a teensy little story while we are streaming, because I was going to make a video on this, but then when someone asked me to stream, I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just turn this into a stream and then turn that into a video. As you all know, according to my last video, I got an iPhone. I got surprised with it for Christmas. It was insane. This is a $1,000 device, and it also has a glass back, okay? So this, if I drop it, will completely shatter. They sent a bunch of cases and screen protectors in the box. That's why I thought it was school supplies, because there was just a bunch of extra boxes everywhere. And then, dude, that is so loud. We went through them, and it turns out they only sent one iPhone 12 case. So I was like, don't worry, my iPhone 11 case will work on the 12. So my dad took the 112 case. So I've been without a case, so we contacted them and we said, hey, you forgot to ship a case. The only other iPhone case in the box you shipped was an iPhone 10 case. That's not going to work. So they said, don't worry, we'll overnight it to you. And then a whole day passes and no package shows up. And we're like, you said overnight, and overnight kind of insinuates that you're going to ship it overnight. But no, nothing showed up. And we're like, okay, this is weird. So for the next few days, I've been waiting and waiting for this case to show up. Spoiler, it still hasn't shown up. And this is 4 days later. So, and the tracking number that they gave us gives us an error on the website. So we literally can't even track the package. So it was 2 days ago, and we were watching TV, and we were watching His Dark Materials, so season 1 of His Dark Materials, which is the television version of The Golden Compass. Really, really good show. But we're watching it, and then we took a break to get food, and I was like, well, while we're doing this, I'm going to go outside and check the mail to see if my package came. Keep in mind, it is raining. It's pouring its ass off outside. And I decided to go out there with no shoes on. I'm like, I'm just going to run for it. Just go inside. Kind of exciting, right? So I go out there, I check it, and there's not a single thing in the mailbox, and I'm drenched. So I run back inside. Pause. The floors in our house are made out of tile. Like tile. Like actual, like big tile pieces. So what I don't like about my room is the fact that the floors in here are tile. I run into the entryway of our house, barefoot, feet wet, and onto tile. Now I'm going to give a slight TW about blood. So, if you do not want to hear a little bit of ooey gooey, you might want to mute or click off the stream for half a second while I describe what happened to my foot. I run inside. As soon as I step my foot on the metal piece that borders the outside and the inside, so like the piece underneath the door, my mom says, "You're gonna And sure enough, I run inside, put my left foot forward, and it just slips in front of me, and I fall on my ass, and my foot goes underneath the door. My ass really hurts at this point, because I've fallen straight on it. Again, this has happened in the past, and it hurt for like a week. The door's open, and it's raining, and I'm like, oh my god, and they were like, oh my god, are you okay? I knew that was gonna happen. So they get me up, and my toe is covered in this black stuff, because all underneath the door is like mud and stuff, because it's, raining, and like, materials and dust and stuff. So my voice is like, what the hell? So we sat down, and I was like, it hurts, but it doesn't feel terrible. And then my mom goes to get the hydrogen peroxide, and I realized, I was like, oh no, Mom, it's bleeding. I can see it. There's like this dark red stuff oozing out. And she's like, yeah, I figured it was gonna bleed. And then she starts cleaning it off, and we realize that there is a deep, long gash in my foot. Like, deep, long, like leaf star deep, like scar. Deep, long gash. I have a photo of it. There it is. That's it. So, this is actually the hallway right here. So this is the front door over here. This is the fireplace, and you walk in here. So I slipped here by their bedroom door, and I fell, and my foot went underneath the door. And this is after a day of recovery as well. So like I said, deep gash in my foot right there. And that hurt so bad. But yeah, so that's the story of the cut foot, and it hurt, and surprisingly my ass didn't hurt as much as I thought, because I fell on it so hard, but I think I was kind of blindsided by the fact that my foot just got kind of severed.